Masturbation creates this massive dopamine roller coaster, heavily skewing the brain's reward system.
Okay, let's unpack this. I'm trying to visualize the mechanics here. Is this essentially like a severe psychological sugar crash that just destroys your mental clarity?
That is a great analogy, actually. It's just about restoring normal dopamine sensitivity. So without those constant chemical spikes and crashes, your baseline sensitivity returns, and you just become your true self again.
Meaning naturally confident and energetic. I mean, people genuinely report feeling sharp and focused after.
It's a complete illusion. You aren't actually gaining any extra focus. What you're experiencing is simply snapping out of an overwhelming animalistic state of lust.
Oh, I see. So the stark contrast between being blinded by a biological urge and having it temporarily satisfied, that just mimics the sensation of clarity.
Exactly. When you feel that lust coming up, fapping like a monkey, by the way, is far from the best way to deal with it.
But you can't just wish away a deeply hardwired urge. If these impulses are that overpowering, what exactly do you expect guys to do when the lust hits?
Actively redirecting it. Sees lust as raw sexual energy. So the moment the urge hits, strict prescription is to take an immediate cold shower and go work out right after.
Wow, a cold shower. So you have to literally force that intense energy into a physical output.
Yeah, use it productively instead of destructively.
Moving from the physical brain chemistry to the more metaphysical, spilling your seed wastes 50% of the biological ingredient required to create human life.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the underlying logic is physiological. Generating those reproductive cells takes an immense toll on the body's resources and nutrients.
Right, so constantly expelling them leaves a person in this state of perpetual biological depletion, just feeling sluggish and empty.
Yeah, conserving it theoretically keeps that vitality inside the body.
And conserving that vitality leads straight into doing and unbecoming, which sounds profound, but maybe a bit abstract.
It is a bit abstract. It's essentially about stripping away modern compulsive addictions to reach a freer, more natural state of existence. But what's crucial here, spiritual growth actually leads to nofap, not the other way around.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. You need a baseline of mindfulness to even begin. You absolutely cannot interrupt a deeply ingrained subconscious habit loop if you lack the conscious awareness to notice the trigger in the first place.
Right, you have to be awake to it.
Let's play devil's advocate, though. Say a skeptic completely rejects the dopamine theories, the nutrient depletion concepts, and the spiritual unbecoming. So what does this all mean? What is left to validate this practice?
Pure discipline.
Because even if you throw all the biological and spiritual claims out the window, successfully resisting your most primal, hardwired urge inherently proves you control your own mind.
Exactly. That level of self-mastery gives you a massive advantage over people who lack basic sexual discipline.